Good morning, believers. So today, I want to train you on the relative strength index. They call that the RSI indicator. Now, the reason I want to train you on that is because it is very important. You're not going to only use the RSI indicator to determine if you're going to enter a trade in a sell position or a buy position. So let me define the RSI for you and what's important with it. Okay, as you look at my screen, you see RSI right here. So the RSI, which is called the relative strength index, is the most commonly used to indicate temporary overbought or oversold conditions in the Forex market. So now here's the RSI. This is a complete chart. I will teach you how you're going to add this chart. Just bear with me, okay? Now, in the intraday Forex trading strategy, it can be devised to take advantage of the indication from the RSI that a market is overextended and therefore likely to retrace. Now, it is very important you remember these things I'm about to tell you regarding the RSI. Now, the first thing you need to understand is determine the trend direction. That's the first thing. So whatever pair you are on, make sure you understand the trend direction. And then filter your signals in the direction of the trend. For instance, if we're on a monthly trend and we look at the monthly trend, we look at the weekly trend, we look at the daily trend, and we see that it's on a downtrend. So you want to filter your signals in the direction of the trend. So you want to wait so that you see the RSI is telling you that it is being overbought and it's time to sell the position. Now, you don't only want to follow just one indicator. Normally, I like 3 indicators that determine whether I will take a buy or sell. So let me show you how you add it on your chart, okay? So the first thing, we're looking at US CAD. Right here, you see I have the RSI here, okay? Now, these lines you see here, they're called quarter points. And I also have major quarter points, okay? So let's start from scratch. I am on TradingView platform. As you can see, tradingview.com. I have a username and password. So this is how a chart look. It's very plain, okay? So let's add our RSI, okay? So the first thing I'll click is here in the search bar, and I'll put RSI, Relative Strength Index, right here. If I want to make it my favorite, I click here and make it my favorite, okay? So I click that. Now we see underneath here, RSI popped up, okay? So again, RSI popped up. Now I'm going to edit the RSI settings. Now the settings I like, first of all, the input, I'm going to put the length 5. Just do it right now, okay? Just understand, just do it, okay? The style, okay. Here, I like it, the upper band to be 80, and I like the lower band to be 20. For now, just do it, okay? Good, we pressed OK. Now, also with the RSI, I like to have a middle level. So we'll make 50 our middle level. So we'll use this right here, and we'll take the horizontal line, and we'll place it right here, 50. Now, it's not exactly at 50, so I'm going to go in here. I made it 50, and I like using the color white. So, good. So now we have our RSI, okay? So now let's click on the 4-hour time frame, and let me open my chart, and let's play back. let's go backwards. So let's go to the beginning of the because this European. Let's go to the beginning of the the um, the New York time session. Well, this is still the London session. So you see right here, the RSI said right here it was overbought, that it's time for a sell. Okay, so here you see how it's saying time for a sell in the 4-hour chart. Okay, and then eventually it went down here on the 4-hour chart. So this would be 9 1 p.m. all the way to 5 p.m. It basically told you it was a sell. And right here, it said in the RSI when it touched the 20 that it should be a time to start buying. Okay? And as you can see right here, it's bought and then it went all the way up. Now, that's what the RSI told you. But remember, I specifically told you the number one thing is you need to determine the trend direction and then follow the RSI based on the trend direction. So let's look at the monthly to see if we can see what trend, the way it's trending. Okay, so the monthly looks like it's on the uptrend. This pair, Euro, GBP, it's on the uptrend. So we look at the weekly. The weekly is on an uptrend. So if I was to be using the RSI signal, I would use it. I would filter the signal in the direction of the trend that I want, that I believe that the pair is in. So this pair is on an uptrend. Okay? Look at the daily. Up, 4-hour, hour. So I would wait till this RSI hits 20 or below, and then I would look for a buy position because it's on an uptrend. Now, there are other strategies and indicators we're going to use to confirm that it's on an uptrend. We're not going to only use one indicator, which is the RSI, but we have determined that it's on an upswing, it's going up. So that's the first thing we do. The trend is up, so we'll wait for the RSI when it's going up. So let me go backwards. Let's see if I could catch something. Perfect. Let's see if I could catch the RSI. This RSI right here, it hit 20. And it said that it should be going up. Let's see. Eventually, it went up. It went up slowly. You see? So let's go back. Let's see. Right here. This RSI right here. It said it should be going up. So we ride it on an uptrend. Okay? And so if you did that, you would have collected about 33 pips. So that would be in 3 hours. Okay? I like using the RSI from the 4-hour time frame. So that's the best time I like using the RSI because I believe it's the strongest. So let's use it here. From the 4-hour time frame, this is May 3rd, 2019. As you can see, the RSI right here. If we had bought it, we would have bought it here, and it would have carried us all the way here. That's 291 pips, and that would be about 11 days. However, we would use another confirmation or another strategy to confirm our RSI. So that's how you use the RSI for beginners, and that's how you increase the odds of entering so that you'll win more than you'll lose. Okay? Now remember, follow the RSI on the trend that the current pair is currently trending at. So you look at the monthly, you look at the weekly, you look at the daily, so that you can have an idea how it's trending, and then you follow it towards that. So let's recap. You click up here. Sorry. You click right up here. This is called indicators and strategies. In my favorites, I put RSI. I can take it off, but here you just click RSI. It'll pop up and it goes here. And when you edit it, you use this button right here. Okay? Now, if I want to hide it, I hide it. If I want to bring it out, I bring it out. I edit here. Remember, I am on trading view. Sorry. I edit here and I put my input. Length is 5 and upper band is 80, lower band is 20, and I say okay. Now, see this middle 50 right here? That's basically saying that it's not going up, it's not going down, it's really consolidating. It's basically there's no market momentum yet. So the I give assignments at the end of every lesson. So the assignment I would like you to do today is back test whatever pair you think that you'll be trading, that you'd like to trade, back test it for 1 month. What that means is, for instance, let's just say right now is July 17, 2019. I would back test it a month. So I would stay on the 4-hour time frame, but I would start all the way a month. So right now it's March. So you could do 2 months. So let's just say I started March 15th right here. So I would go for it and I would look for the low, because remember, we're buying it. This is kind of low. So I would let me put this up, sorry. This is kind of low right here. So I'll say, would I buy it? Yes. You see? It's bought. Okay? You would go. You see right here? It's low. Would you buy it? So now, you don't buy it when it's exactly at the lowest. You wait till when it's making a little bit move, going up a little. Then you say to yourself, it would be a good buy. Now remember, we're not only using that indicator, okay? We're going to use others, but so far you're learning the basics, okay? So I'm training you on the basics so that you can, this is for beginners. However, the first rule, determine the trend direction. Second, filter your signals in direction of the trend. What that means is you wait for your signal. This right here is at the bottom. I would like to buy. I would look right here. It's a good buy. So this right here would be 36, about 44 pips in 4 hours. Okay? So I am the professor. That's how you look at relative strength index and RSI indicator. I taught you how to click on the settings. I taught you how to input the length to be 5. Also, the upper band to be 80, the lower band to be 20. 3 levels, 80, 50, 20. If it's at the 80 RSI, that means it was overbought. If it's at the 20 RSI, that means it was oversold. Okay? That being said, I am the professor. Thank you for learning RSI.